I'm still trying to figure out this. You hate yourself because of emotional. I don't understand this argument.
I mean, y'all hate y'all hate yourselves.
But how though?
How do men hate themselves?
You truly sound unhappy if like the only reason that you're looking for a partner or whatever, and I get it, like you want to smash you or whatever, but it just sounds like, I don't know, like you're calling yourself like a 2 cent. They're not connected to their own emotions. They're not connected to any of that type of stuff. And
I mean, you got to use some common sense here, but the thing is that a lot of women use sex kind of as a leveraging tool. Like, no, you ain't getting none until you take out the trash, some like that.
No,
I still don't understand your argument about, oh, y'all really hate yourselves because you're not in tune with your emotions. No, it's just that men are very easy. If you can't even do that, you're useless. Period. And I'll tell you why. When men deal with women, we have to bring a lot more to the table than you guys do. Man has to make money, be a certain height, be charming, charismatic, attractive, not weird, smell good, dress well to a degree. Men have to bring way more to the table to f with women than women have to bring to the table to f with men, and that's a fact. And if you don't believe me, each of you probably has 1,000 DMs in your Instagram simply for existing. Men, however, don't get nearly that amount of attention. So if a guy gets in a relationship with you, he's already done a bunch of work to get to that point. You're telling me you can't even reciprocate and
would you like to be a lady? You sound jealous.
That's true. I think we need to move on.
I think it was just I think it was a comparison of why they're not getting it.
You sound jealous. No, I get the comparison.
No, y'all don't.
No,
that's why it's a big,
it's a
great debate.
I think the language being used is just not being able to be comprehended.
I know, I get what they're saying.
So you said social status requires us not to announce those things because we don't want to be judged. But a man won't answer me right now because you don't want to be judged.
Oh, no, he said it already.
What do you make? What did you make on paper? Honestly.
Man. Look,
exactly.
No.
I don't want to talk about no more. It's okay.
He said it before.
Look.
I hear him.
Look.
So I'm asking right now. What did he say? Did y'all hear what he make a year?
Look.
Exactly.
So you're trying to
tell me right now, and if I dated you and you came into the store, this is outside of the podcast, I just saw you come into Publix. You're a tall, attractive man. Okay? I'm going to be like, hey, I don't care what you do. I don't care how much you make. I like the vibe you just gave me.
The vibe.
I like the energy you just gave me. You probably looked handsome. You probably gave me a compliment about the color I was wearing. I'm like, okay, so let's switch numbers. And then you're going to take me on a date. I've definitely gone on dates with guys who have made less than me, and I've liked them still. If I didn't date them anymore, it's probably because they did some
long term.
No, I stay with the guy for 7 years.
No. He still got money though. He still got money and he still got status.
Not to her level though.
And she said he don't. He don't. But Pete Davidson always so fine.
Whoa. Stop. Kim Kardashian is not at her peak either. She's older, pushing on, what, she 40-something?
Yeah. Kim K.
She looks good right now. She looks so good right now.
Surgery. Yo, ladies.
That's fine.
Ladies.
She can afford the surgeries.
Unfortunately, we don't give a what you think about her. I'm telling you what men think about her. She's old.
Okay.
She has a past. She had sex on camera. She has kids, and she has a huge dating record. Stop. So therefore, you guys could say she's a queen. I love her. Whatever. She's my role model. To men, she's not a suitable candidate for anything serious. Ooh. That's why she's with Skeet now, because she basically isn't no longer at her peak.
I don't know about that. But Kim K said, like, that's his
I think she's getting it. Because you think, oh my God, I think she's doing so smart. She knows that Kanye, it made her give her the older effect or whatever. She married the kid. Now she's dating Pete Davidson and gives her that younger vibe. That's why she's on the when y'all heard the Kim Kardashian talk about it.
All of you virtually bring the same thing.
Correct.
Okay. You're all pretty much the same.
What about him? What he brings? Tell me. The income I make
is the man.
I can make the same income. I can be actually attractive. I can make things the similar way. What he brings to the table.
Here's the thing. How many are there of him versus how many are there of you?
There's a lot of girls like me. There's a lot of guys like him.
No, there's not. There's less than 1% of the population.
I went on many dates. There's a lot of great guys.
Okay. Are you aware of the fact that just because you went on dates with these individuals doesn't mean that is the majority?
I don't know. I think it's very equal in my opinion.
Okay. Let me ask you this question. If I told you world hunger isn't real, what would you say to that?
Probably it's not real. I don't know.
Wait, you know what that is, right?
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Okay, that's a problem. You don't know what it is.
What the I have an idea. Explain it to me.
Be hungry.
Let me go on the table on this one then.
Okay.
If I said world hunger wasn't real, what would your response be to that?
That's a false statement
Why is it false?
because world hunger is definitely real.
Okay. What if I responded to you? Well, everybody around me eats.
Well, we live in a capitalist country, and luckily,
You're giving the clean version. You would think in your head this guy's a moron, correct?
yeah, I think his vision is very limited.
Rightfully so. What would you say?
World hunger is real.
Okay, but what if I said around me, everyone eats around me?
That's you.
I'm an idiot, right?
Yeah, but let me just interject real quick. English is her second language. Maybe she misunderstood you.
Yeah, I did not.
So
I did not. I'm not lying. If I didn't, I think I understood differently. I don't understand what you're saying. Actually,
like world hunger
I'm
means,
sorry.
Like the entire like a good majority of people in countries, like they're starving, or like they don't have like access to food as easily.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you said all the men I date have money, or all the men, it's common because I find these men all the time. That's like me saying
It's
world
not
hunger.
money. It's they're good guys. It's not only money. It's also like the guy
thing
that
is-
is my type.
She's privileged enough to be in an environment where there are many of these men. That's the point she's trying to make.
And privilege is invisible to those that have it. So if I
110%.
say world hunger doesn't exist because everyone around me eats, well, I'm a idiot. Because world hunger is real and it exists. Just because it doesn't operate in my reality doesn't mean that it isn't reality.
But she's not saying that there's all around the world a lot of men who are tall millionaires. She's just saying
But she's using
that
it to
in
justify her worldview, which
My
is
word is where it
extremely
leads.
skewed.
In her
My word is where it leads.
In
Miami.
But
You
yes,
know?
in Miami. But that doesn't change the fact that her worldview is extremely skewed
I don't
and
care
not
about
valid.
the world.
But
I
she's
live
not-
here.
She's not gonna
This is
date
where I'm looking
someone.
my partner for. I don't look in freaking China or Poland right
she
now.
low-key has a point in a way because
Just,
like
you're not-
like for example, influencers are put in a position where they don't have to worry about real life stuff, like for example like dating average, because when you gain like access to